Hello and welcome to the Wellness Rock Show with your host, Stephanie Deal, where we dive deep into women's hormonal health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Together we will discover through these 5 pillars how God designed our body to consume proper nutrition and how that applies to the rest of our lives. Here we will unravel all of the education and expertise that you need to get your body and your hormones back to where they need to be. As a disclaimer, I am not a doctor and I do not provide medical advice. Please speak to your primary physician before starting or stopping any medications. What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm so happy that you came back, or if this is your first time, welcome to the Wellness Rock. Like I said, I'm your host, Stephanie Deal, and what has been going on? Life has just been so exciting and so crazy lately. I just want to share a little bit of background about what's going on in my life. So I recently just relaunched a whole entire menu in my shop in Garden City. So if you know absolutely nothing about me and you're listening to this for the first time, I am a business owner in Garden City, Michigan, and I have my own storefront. So in there we specialize in teas, toasts, smoothies, bowls. We got the whole 9 yards for you. We're kind of like your one-stop shop. So if you're ever looking for some energy, if you're looking for a quick breakfast, if you're looking to get some more fruits and vegetables in your diet, you're looking for some bomb avocado toast, you definitely want to come check us out. We just launched a whole new menu and it's just been absolutely amazing, and I'm just so grateful for everything that has been happening and going on within Garden City Nutrition. I have some amazing girls on my team, and we're just rocking it. So I'm really grateful for them. I'm really grateful for my community that I already have within Garden City Nutrition, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys listening and being a part of that community as well, because honestly, at the end of the day, Garden City Nutrition and the Wellness Rock, they go hand in hand. They're my 2 pillars of how I run my business. So whether you want tangible options where you come in, we serve you healthy products, or whether you want coaching and guidance and knowledge to figure out how you can do this on your own, they go hand in hand. So I'm so happy for you guys to be tuning in today. I'm so grateful for everything going on in my life, and I hope you guys are as well. So what we're going to hit on today, and I really have a good feeling that this is why I've been feeling so good, but I went vegan. So it's really crazy because I never really saw myself going vegan. I never saw myself going plant-based. I was always the type of person before I gave up dairy, I was like, there's never any way that I could give up cheese. But then I had to go dairy-free because I started breaking out really bad. I'm not kidding you. If I would have dairy, I would get a zit 24 to 48 hours later. And as we're listening to this, I accidentally had something that had dairy in it yesterday, which I will hit on because it's very important to know on your journey that it's not always going to be perfect. So I accidentally had something that had dairy in it yesterday, so I'm just waiting for that zit to pop up, honestly. I'm like, ugh, I know it's coming. But anyways, so yes, I'm a vegan, and I didn't think it was possible. I thought I'd never be able to give up chicken, especially eggs. I love eggs, but I've been vegan for a month now, going on 5 weeks, starting this week as I am recording this, and it's been very interesting, but honestly, it has not been as hard as I thought it was going to be. And I believe that it hasn't been as hard because I can actually cook, and I can make recipes, and I can do things in the kitchen that, some people don't know how to do. I got that from my stepdad. I'm very grateful. He's a great cook. I used to watch him when I was younger. So I'm really grateful that my stepdad kind of taught me all those tips and tricks, because now I'm doing what I'm doing. But I really went vegan because my significant other asked if we wanted to go vegan. So I was like, I was a little hesitant on it because we're really busy. So knowing that I'm going to have to carve out 2 to 3 to maybe 4 hours to grocery shop, meal prep, all these things in order that I have a enough food to get me through the week, I knew that was going to be a part of this process. So I was a little hesitant on that, but then we watched this documentary on What the Health, and I was like, okay, whatever, like, let's try it. It's not going to hurt us. So we decided to go vegan, and we've just been making meal preps every week, and we've been just, I honestly have like felt so good. And I try to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. That's not always the case, and I know I preach about how important sleep is, so that's why I try so very hard to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But sometimes life doesn't work out like that. So if it wasn't for like not sleeping the amount that I should sleep, I truly do believe that I would have energy on top of the world, because like going vegan, I have so much more energy. I'm so much clearer. I have so much clarity. Like, I'm not foggy. I don't get bloated after my meals. Like, it's been really, really great, and I'm feeling so good, and I'm just excited to continue to go vegan. But the hardest part about it has really been like going to family events. Like, we went to this event with Ben's family, and there was like chicken and burgers and ribs and Nigerian food. And like, if you don't know what Nigerian food is, everything has meat, everything. Like, even the rice has fish. So, but it's like, it's so good though. But, it's okay. I was like, I'm not seasoned enough for this. I gotta go. No, it's okay. But that's probably the hardest part about being vegan, is when you go to events with like family or friends, and well, they're not vegan. So why would they have vegan options? So that's like probably the hardest part, just being able to pack your own meals, knowing what you can and cannot have. And like I said in the beginning of this episode, it's not perfect. Like, it's more about like taking this transition and knowing what you're doing it for. And if you slip up and there was dairy in something that I ate, or I guess this was made with chicken broth, like stuff like that, and just being okay with that, and knowing like, okay, I'm still new, I'm still in this process. Like, I'm sure vegans who are 5 years in, well, I don't know, because some people are really strict, but I'm sure everybody makes mistakes. So just don't be too hard on yourself if this is something that you decide you want to do. The benefits of it can be really, really good going plant-based. So you can really reduce the risk of chronic disease. You can lower cholesterol levels, possible weight loss, improve digestion due to the increase in fiber that you're going to be consuming, possible reduced risk of food allergies, increased chance of longevity. So, these are all things that are possible with going vegan. I'm not saying that if you go vegan, you're going to live till 100 years old. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But you have an increased chance of getting to that 100 years old. Improved glucose control. So these are all things, like I said, that are possible with going for a plant-based diet. So important things to note kind of when you make that transition is that you don't have to make the change in one day. Like, start small. Slow and steady wins the race. So if you realize like, okay, I may want to go plant-based, start cutting out dairy. Cut out those milks. Cut out the cheese. There are so many options out there, especially with milk. Like, I never even really drank milk since I was younger. Like almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk. There's all these options. And then same with cheese. Like, there's a lot of vegan cheese out there. I personally like it. Some people don't, but I personally do. So start with that. And then cut out beef, cut out eggs, cut out chicken. Do what works best for you so that you can create longevity within it. And being a vegan requires careful planning, because you can't just say, oh, I'm vegan, and then eat fries and Oreos and all these snacks that are technically vegan, because you're not getting any of the nutrients that your body needs. So you need to ensure that you're eating a diverse diet. How many times have we talked about diverse diet? Say it with me, diverse diet with lots of different plants for a healthy gut microbiome. We've talked about this a lot, so it's really important to get those different fruits, different vegetables. our meals are probably 8 to 10 different vegetables in one meal. And then we have all of our proteins as well. So we have our beans, our lentils, our seeds. I found this lentil pasta at Trader Joe's. So good. And it has 15 grams of protein. We also add beans to our meal. So just plain black beans. Seeds like hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. These are all really good options to get. They are high in calories, so you want to be careful that you're not doing like 4 tablespoons. But to add a little bit of protein and a little bit of extra fat or whatever, adding those to your meals can be really beneficial. Same with a plant-based protein. But with that, you really, really want to be careful that you really want to be careful that you're checking the label on the ingredients, because there can be a lot of additives and just other nonsense in there that is not necessary in order for you to get the protein that you need. If you're interested in getting a plant-based protein, message me. I can send you directly to someone that I know who I get my plant-based protein from. It's a really great option, all organic, vegan, gluten-free, all the goods. So if you're interested in that, definitely shoot me a message and we can get that over to you. So those are just some things to look out for and ways to increase your protein. Because a lot of people say, oh my gosh, how am I going to get protein as a vegan if I can't eat meat and chicken? Well, there's so many options out there for protein. Like, there's protein in your freaking spinach. There's protein in your kale. There's protein in mushrooms. And these are all things that we implement into our diet every single week. And then we switch up our other vegetables. So we add zucchini and squash and broccoli and cauliflower and sweet potatoes and tomatoes and jalapenos. And just there's so many options out there that you can really switch it up every week. We've been kind of doing the same 2 meals every week just because I already have a grocery list. We know how to make it. So we don't have to oh, what's this recipe? What do I have to do with this? What do I have to do with that? But eventually, I would love to start getting more creative, but our meals are really, really good. So, not complaining there whatsoever. Definitely, when making the transition, you might need to get an additional vitamin supplement. So you can do a multivitamin, but vitamin D will be really good, especially with us going into the colder months here in Michigan. If you're listening from another state and it's sunny, if you're listening from Florida or Arizona, don't worry about that statement. But here in Michigan, sadly, we are going to be going into the colder months here pretty soon. So grabbing that vitamin D supplement, a vitamin B12 supplement is really good because you may not be getting all of that. But you are going to be getting lots and lots and lots and lots of vitamins and minerals from your food. Don't get me wrong within that. But that's just in case you're not getting everything that you need for your food, you're just starting out. So you're not making those dishes that have all of this stuff in it already. And like I said, I have my shop. So if you're ever interested in learning more about your foods and what you can and cannot eat, I definitely love for you to come up there. I'd love to talk to you a little bit about it. We have a whole wall that goes through each of our smoothies that kind of says all the ingredients and the benefits of each thing that we have. So I definitely love to share that with you, and really anything that you guys need assistance with on your journey to a better and healthier you. So that's really what I wanted to hit on with you guys today. I'm really excited about being vegan, and like I said, I have felt the honestly the greatest. Like I said, I have so much energy, and I just really need to get my sleep down, and I would be not saying that I'm not already killing it, not to to my own horn or anything, but we need to give ourselves praise. That is something that we don't do enough, honestly. You see how my voice just got so quiet when I said that? No, I need to scream at the top of my lungs that I'm killing it, and I deserve to say that. So I don't need to whisper when I'm saying that to you guys. And same for you guys. If you're doing something in your life, don't try to shield yourself from saying these things. You deserve to be proud of yourself. You've put in so much hard work for what you've accomplished in your life, whether you're 20 years old, whether you're me at 23